Breakup. Rest.
What's going on, everybody? You like that tune? Talking about better breakup solutions. In other words, relationship agreements of completion. Let's stop that music. Music. Thank you, DJ. So what's up? It's Friday. Ready for the weekend? I hope you are. I know I am. And if you're not, you're in the right place to get ready for the weekend. It's Friday. Feels like, Thanksgiving already for some of us, planning dinner plans and, gathering with the relatives. And for some of us, it will be Friendsgiving. It won't be Thanksgiving. It will be Friendsgiving, be gathering with friends. If you haven't started making plans, I highly recommend you get with friends or family and do a potluck. Do a potluck. It's a great way to, get in the kitchen, make that delicious dish that you may or may not know how to do. And there's always, the store where you can go and get something yummy so you can share. And there's a movie. What's the name of that movie where the guy, he's wealthy and then he leaves the wealth behind. He doesn't want anything to do with his parents' money, and he starts hitchhiking across the country, gets to Alaska, and he journals a lot, and he's looking for something. He's looking for himself, and then he starts living in Alaska in the middle of nowhere by himself. I believe it's called Into the Wild. Yeah, Into the Wild, I think it's called. I actually met his sister, amazing woman, on a book tour that she was doing, explaining why her brother did what he did. And I believe the book is called Into the Truth, something about truth, because she exposed the entire truth of her family dynamics and domestic abuse. And that was one of the reasons he left. It was domestic abuse. So anyways, that movie, at the end of the movie, what happens? For those of you that watched that movie, he wrote something. He found a bus, an abandoned bus, and he started living in the bus. And he carved something inside of, on the floor of the bus, which was wood. And what he carved was happiness only real when shared. Happiness only real when shared. And I mean, I get chills just remembering that part. Highly recommend the movie. And the point of me bringing that up, is that for some of us, happiness is only real when we share it. Of course, we can be happy alone and find happiness within. Yes. And there's a special type of happiness that you get when you share it with others. So highly recommend use the Thanksgiving theme as an excuse to get with others. And, maybe who knows, it'll be a good time to find your next partner if you're looking for one. If you're here in the Better Breakup Solutions Live, then it's either because you just went through a breakup or you want to go through one. So let's talk about that. For those of you that or have been following these videos for a while, you know the list. There are 3 lists to make. Who knows number 1? If you know number 1, put it down below. Number 2, number 3, put it down below, and I'll just give it to you. First list is the list of acknowledgments. Is what is it that you're grateful for, or do you appreciate about your ex or the person that you're looking to break up with? 2 is lessons learned, everything you didn't like or don't like about the other person. And 3 is the special agreements. On the third list, it's a pretty long list. It's more of the number 1, number 2 is very emotional and mental. This one is very in the physical realm, is a lot of doing. What are we going to do? So things such as creating a message to send to family and friends. saying, hey, me and my and so we just did a session on relationship completion. We completed our relationship, and now we're going to live our lives separately. And I like to let you know, because I love you, you're part of my life. Just wanting to let you know that that's what just happened. So something like that, where you let your loved ones, family and friends, through that you are no longer with the other person, and you're letting them know. So that's one of the things that happens on the third list. Another thing that happens on the third list is you realizing what's going to happen to the things that are your house that belongs to your part or your ex-partner, and the things that are their house that belongs to you. And are you going to go over and bring it to them? Excuse me, I need to close the tab. All right. So lesson learned for me here. I need to close Google Voice tab when I go on lives. All right. So what we're talking about, the list of what's going to happen to the things. Are you going to give it to someone else to give it to them, and vice versa? Something else that's on that third list is, let's see. So the message to be sent out, things. Oh, the cool off period. The cool off period is something that's pretty cool. You may or may not have been hearing about this thing called the no contact. And if it works for you, great, do it. If it doesn't work for you, or you don't want to do it, then breakup solution is for you, because the cool off period is something that I've done a number of times in my own relationships, in my own breakups, or let's reframe that, in my own relationship agreements of completion. And I've done it for 4 weeks, 3 weeks. And basically it's a phone call once a week to touch base, honor the other person, honor the completion. And it takes about 5 to 10 minutes. It's 5 to 10 minutes to have pre-chosen questions that, so, hey, how are you? How's your week? And you touch on things that you touched upon during the relationship agreement of completion. So it could be something like, how was the last week for you in regards to the lessons learned from the relationship we completed? And it's honoring the other person for the lessons, and vice versa. And keep that to 5 to 10 minutes. You then end, bye, talk to you next week, and you do that 3-4 times. And what happens is there's a cool off period. So a breakup, instead of being something that it's like super, what's the word? Yeah, you probably have a better word than me. See, I haven't done it. I haven't had a bad breakup in a while. So I don't remember. But if I could remember, it would be something like, it's hurtful because it's so, I guess it would be like similar to doing a surgery without preparation, or doing a surgery without the numbing substance, the anesthesia. And that's even not a good metaphor at all. Some of you may have a better metaphor. The point is that by honoring the relationship as something that was a blessing, that's something that you can learn from, it was a good thing. You can talk to one another. You can have strong boundaries, like, we're only going to talk for the cool-off period, we're not talking again. Or after the cool-off period, we may talk, and only in these scenarios, in regards to the children, in regards to, say, the business you may have together, or in regards to the soccer practice, because you are both in the same soccer team or volleyball team or something. You can build the life you want. And the better breakup solution, the relationship agreement of completion, does exactly that. Is a agreement. It's an agreement that you both agreeing to go through And then there are boundaries. There are boundaries to respect. So if you're interested in more information, go through my videos, watch them. And if you're ready to have a session, then by all means, just, book a session with me. I'm going to put the link below, and, let's get going. Because I mean, it's November already. So you have about 25 more days in November. Then December's coming. I mean, winter's coming in the west, or in the north hemisphere. It's a good time to be with someone. Wouldn't you agree? And for those of you that are in the south hemisphere, it's summertime. Woohoo! Yes, you want to be with someone as well. So it's always a good time to be with someone you love. And so get the Better Breakup solutions as soon as you can, so you can release whatever baggage is there. And so you're free to love again. And how cool and how nice it is it to love, best feeling ever. And that's me. That's my opinion. And if you like that opinion, click on the link below and set up a session with me. Let's get you going so you can get to your next destination, next chapter of your life. You don't have to live the past over and over and over again. Some of you have asked me, what's the deal with the meet the one by being the one? Meet the one by being the one. So how do I meet the one? It's by being the one. And that starts after the Better Breakup solution session. So if you're interested in meeting the one by being the one, go through the Better Breakup solution first. If you already did the Better Breakup solution, then ask me about the program that comes after that, which is Meet the One by Being the One. And it's a 3-month program that you can extend to 12 months, depending on how much fun you're having. Because here it's all about getting results while having fun. So if you like what you hear, click on the link below and get yourself set up for the next season of your life. My name is Fernando Lopez. I love doing this, sending you love from Ocean Beach, San Diego, California, to wherever you are in the world. And I'll speak with you soon. I'm signing out.